Carly Spencer tells Nina that she is the superior mob wife in the General Hospital recap. In this episode, Carly and Nina fought in front of dying Willow when she later prepared some food. Sonny persuaded Anna and Valentin not to immediately resume their covert operations. After escaping once more to visit Maxie, Lucy quickly took an Uber back to the safe house without anyone noticing. Essa was forewarned by Ava not to trust her, especially if her memories were to one day return. Ultimately, Spencer consented to give Victor the authority to ensure that Esme is imprisoned. Let's now delve a little more deeply into the specifics. When Carly Laura Wright entered the Quartermain gatehouse, Willow, Caitlin McMullen, was being watched by Nina Cynthia Watrous, who didn't require an ambulance despite the fact that she appeared to be feeling weak. When Carly questioned Nina, she said that she had come by with a care package and to discuss the transplant now that it had been approved. Carly continued to be disrespectful and cruel to Nina, claiming to be Willow's guardian and telling Willow she would ask Nina to leave. Nina correctly noted that Willow's decision as to whether or not she stayed was final, but Willow simply brought up the ball. Carly and Nina were really cordial to one another after Willow left the room, with Nina requesting that they put aside their personal issues for Willow's benefit. Carly declared that she would be content to refrain from arguing in front of Willow, but she still felt free to tease Nina about how much better she is acquainted with Sonny's Maurice Benard mafia life. Nina reassured Carly that her relationship with Sonny is distinct from the one she had with her ex, and that Sonny prefers it now. Soon after Willow came back, Carly put on her best friendly face again as they talked about the transplant and all of Willow's worries that might go wrong. Willow was reassured by Nina that she wouldn't be alone and that both she and Carly will be there for her. Although Drew, Cameron Matheson, tried to persuade them to leave the safe home, Sonny forewarned them that it would be a horrible idea. Anna, Finola Hughes, and Valentin, James Patrick Stewart, were still in shock over the news that Eileen, Heather Mazer, is dead. Valentin wasn't so sure that Sonny would find them a new safe house, despite his assurances. Soon after, Anna called Felicia, Christina Wagner, to inform her of Eileen's passing and advise her to avoid the house for a few days. Anna came to the realization that Spencer Nicholas Alexander Chavez, who was arguing with everyone in the safe house over how they would locate Victor, Charles Shaughnessy, might be the one to lead them to the senior Cassadine. Valentin had cautioned Sonny that Victor might have already swayed his nephew to his side, so Sonny agreed to speak with Spencer about him. When she was by herself, Anna criticized herself for thinking that she was the one who had killed Eileen and questioned why she kept making these errors. Valentin reassured her that since Eileen disobeyed their orders, none of this was her fault. Victor would be held accountable for his acts, he then swore. While watching the nurses' ball on television, Lucy, Lynn Herring, sat down in her safe house room with some popcorn. Lucy was pleased to learn that the evening was dedicated to her when Maxie, Kirsten Storms, came on her television. She panicked, though, when she discovered that one of the acts was flawed. As soon as Lucy realized what had happened, she dialed Maxie. Lucy called and left voicemails repeatedly when Maxie didn't respond. At that time, Lucy worried that she might have to go back on their agreement and sneak out of the safe house. She then inhaled deeply and chewed on a gummy to unwind. When it didn't work, she ordered a car and arrived at the Metro Court wearing sunglasses. Maxie was startled to see her, but at least she could now enlist her assistance in resolving the ball-related issues. Lucy understood the solution, and they urgently required a new magic wand. It's too bad Lucy wasn't willing to cooperate with Maxie, who tried to get her to go right away. When Mac, John J. York, was suggested to perform with the magic wands, she astonished Maxie. Because Mac is his stepfather, Maxie rejected that notion and came up with another. Later, when Maxie pressed her about it, Lucy was open and confessed that the nurse's ball made her feel wanted and that she is taken seriously. We discovered that one of Victor's goons noticed Lucy and alerted Victor after she boarded her ride-sharing once more. Spencer met with Victor in the park and confessed to his uncle that he is prepared to carry out Victor's plan to frame Esme and send her back to prison because he simply can't deal with Esme, Avery Kristen Pohl, anymore. Esme was going to work and save money, Spencer told Victor, and he wouldn't let her just leave port.